And welcome back. Let's say Outer Worlds, Episode 5.
Yes, Mr. Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Never been healthier. Whoa, did Mr. Thompson send you? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy.
The reason Mr. Thompson didn't send me. Can you tell me what's got you so nervous?
You some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his mental state?
Boss, you mentioned something about being plagued.
You don't know that. I could have been saying anything. Maybe I said vague. You know how words sound a mite strange when you're sick.
Yeah.
Wait, no. Oh, damn it. Okay, listen. Maybe I am feeling a little under the weather, but I swear I'm on the mend. Please, don't tell the constable.
Why not?
She'll toss me in the sick house. I would have confessed before the good vicar. Get some ablutions for my spirit. Just never found my courage is all. Hey, you're hale and healthy and possibly for hire, ain't ya? Do a good turn for an expiring old man?
How can I help?
There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me.
Oh, not so fast. I got some questions.
I'll do what I can.
Why can't you just buy some medicine yourself?
I tried medicating myself with adrenatime. Didn't do much for me, as far as I can tell. Anyway, I can't just buy medicine. Distribution of medicine is strictly prohibited to any workers beneath the acceptable margin of health. Company policy.
In other words, the company won't treat you because you're already sick.
More like the company won't treat me because I'm not healthy enough.
So there are guards?
You will not find any guards within sight of that old place. Marauders, on the other hand.
Marauders I can deal with. What can you tell me about these marauders?
I have it on good authority. There's a gang of them squatting there. I advise stepping softly.
Alright, enough.
So you'll do it then?
I'll do it.
You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, Law, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it.
You're taking off for his trust in me, you know?
I know that. But I got nobody else to turn to. Reed would have wrote me up. Constable would have locked me up and wrote me up. Could have gone to see the good vicar, but I never did find my courage.
He'll collect your gravesite fees, by the way.
Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows. Look, I got my gravesite fees right here. See? I'm good for my word. Get me that medicine, and I'll see to your payment.
I'll leave you be. I should be stopped.
Working for Abernathy.
Should have closed the door.
Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary. I overheard your talk with Abernathy. I hope you're not thinking about getting him that medicine. Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac.
No.
Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead.
And why is that? He's got symptoms of something. Saying it's some psychosomatic.
All I'm saying is Abernathy's worked in this town longer than some of us been alive. How do I put this gently? He's got a lot of cobwebs up in his attic.
What do you need it for?
I probably shouldn't tell you. Don't want you implicated for what I'm trying to do.
Trust me. I'll let me even worry about that.
Alright. Here's a summary. A lot of sick people in this town, and we don't have the medicine to treat them all. Can't reach out to corporate without crossing a river of red tape, so I'm reaching out to you.
I get it. You need someone to smuggle you medicine under the table.
Something like that. Look, I'm not in the habit of law breaking, but sometimes you've got to do the wrong thing for the right
Should we
reasons.
talk about this in the middle of the street? I'll think about it.
That's all I can ask of you.
My thinking is yes, better, good, and all that.
Sometimes I wonder what I'm doing with myself.
At least you got your health.
And not for long, it sounds like. Sick house here.
I appreciate the company and all, but you really ought to leave. You don't want to be seen around me.
Why not?
Because I'm sick. You don't want to associate with people in the sick house. We're not worth your time. I'm in about as much trouble as I can be. No reason you ought to be tarnished by association. People are gonna talk.
Alright, what's going on here?
Figured it was obvious. I got sick. Couldn't get better on my own. Got moved here for everyone's sake. Maybe you don't know this, but there's a real simple reason you don't talk to the plagued. You don't want what we've got.
I got some training. I could take a look at you.
Don't. Please. I could get into a lot of trouble.
You obviously need help.
That's kind of you to say, I suppose. But I don't need help. What I need is to understand my own folly. Company always tells us, weak spirits lead to weak bodies. If I didn't want to fall sick with plague, maybe I should have worked harder. Maybe I should have taken more pride in my work.
Yeah. That's ridiculous. You can't blame yourself because you fell sick.
I really wish you wouldn't say those sorts of things. I told you once already. People could be listening. I'm feeling a touch faint. If you don't mind, I'd like to be alone for a spell.
Sounds right on time. It's yours if you want.
You've got Adrena time? How? No, I don't want to know. Could be you stole it. Could be you're trying to test me. See if I'm going to violate company policy. I'm feeling a touch faint. If you don't mind, I'd like to be alone for a spell.
No, you're a loss. The fuck are there just like animals everywhere? I'll take that. I'll take that, I guess. Dear Lord Almighty. God, let's not do fucking sky. Let's not do this like hi. Skyrim, okay? I think Vinny had like a similar reaction. Okay, so at this point, I've seen pretty much almost everything. I think he went to get the medicine or whatever. And that's as far as I saw him go. Okay, Ludwig.
Been eating nothing but salt tuna for a year.
Okay, good. I didn't actually, change. Also, shouldn't. Well, actually, we can't get in the sky, anyways. Protein a busy worker needs. I don't like fish, so. I don't know about that. Yeah, I can't even believe it's Christmas Day. Barely even care.
Okay, keep them quiet.
Here they come! Nice one!
Alright then. Fuck you guys doing?
Got 'em all.
Bought accounts at a discount. Okay, unlock second storm, messages. Thompson. Hey boss, I just want to check up on the new Saltuna Light project. I'm seeing some new taglines to article, and I think some of them will really catch our customers' attention. Dear Lawrence, I appreciate your hard work on behalf of our beloved brand of Saltuna. See the response from corporate. They're not interested in your idea of a light version of salt tuna because we'd rather not compete with ourselves. They are interested in the idea of lighter salt tuna. Effective immediately. Aiming and starting to use heavier weighted cans so we can back them with less salt tuna, thereby saving bits to every can. Yeah, this thing kind of breaks through our cannery needs. In fact, our logistics department just confirmed requests to have you transferred to the marketing division of the cannery. Imagine learns you'll be rubbing elbows with your fellow workers in the canning line. Each slightly heavier can with slightly less salt tuna hour after hour, day after day. Great tremendous honor for you and for me. Immediately, position in our marketing division has been terminating. Here's a report to a foreman tomorrow morning. Your info will be deducted from your pay. No. It melts on your fork and on your mouth. Less fat with some salt tuna flavor. It's brine time. Satisfying crunch your cartilage. You can't spell salt tuna without salt. Also can't spell salt tuna without aunts. Potential to market towards families. As I say, it's still food. Someone will thank you. Warning, may cause auditory hallucinations. We'll add more later. Nicotine pad? I guess for something light like this, I should... Plasma cutter, huh? You can botch. Oh god, you can botch quests. Can I botch the... Oh my god. Can I botch the entirety of the main quest line by selling out Phineas? Ooh, revolver. It's like a spike with a handle exactly like that. As we learned, falling down is very not good for my health. The TNL, Sumbaton, popular among the colonies, less enforcement, and those who steal from them. Sure takes as well as seriously, and so should you. In bomb make moving explosive ordnance, dynamic grenades, armored ballistics, ordnance control armor. I was about to make it through the day. So you can use junk or drop your consumables. We use directly to obtain a variety of boosts. Your emergency medical inhaler is shown on the top of the screen. It has adrenaline fuel to heal you in your emergency. It always keeps it loaded into slot 1. Increase your medical skill to unlock more drug mixing slots that can hold all types of consumable, not just adreno. That is mixed in every puff of the halo for a combined effect. More... Ooh, okay, that's an interesting thing to do. Emergency medical inhaling needs. If you're hurt but cannot breathe, see a doctor. Huh. Management, drag armor or helmet items up to equipment slots to wear them. You can also manage your armor here, break them down, inspect them, commit other armor, tag them. It is designed to be used in hibernation. Has send a gift for every colonist making a long journey to Alkin. Saw the prospect of loot. And nothing at all. You okay? The hell did she go? Well, there you are. Oh, it's not hold to run. Oh, it's a triple shot. Oh.
we go. There they go. Wow, great work.
Huh. Nothing but ashes to clean up. How are they allowed to just stay right next to, Need more bananas. Necklace. Yeah, how are they allowed to just, like, have a shanty town? I guess they tried expanding it some point, and I guess it didn't go so well. No. That's odd. I didn't kill these guys.
Here we go. Nice.
Holy shit, there's a lot more guys than I thought there'd be. Yeah, please don't die. Because I'm pretty sure you can die. That, or they can't die, but they can die. Yeah, I think the thing is, it's probably that they can't die normally, but they can die in, like, a supernova. I'll just take it all. Yeah, I'm of the opinion that I should probably make sure that I'm not holding out my gun at all times. Knowing the fact that I'm pretty sure characters will definitely react to that in this game. Considering what we've seen so far. That's nice. Messages from G. Bartel. Clement, I find I must disagree with your theories about the Earth Directorate's place in the colonial system. Sadly, as much as I appreciate the board and the new frontier they've opened for us, the Alkian and all the other colonies in the galaxy would fall to pieces or war amongst themselves. The Earth Directorate wasn't around to regulate trade and settle disputes. If you think the corporation would accept the mandation inclusion of an Earth minister, they had a choice in the matter. Jim, of course, I'd never dispute that Earth is the heart of the whole colonial system, but the real adventure and Penspiritum on which humankind truly thrives is to be found out here among the furthest colonies. One thing wrong about the history, though. The discovery of the skip drive was not what gave the Earth Director its power over the corporations. High costs of the Great War left them in a weakened state, and the skip drive was simply the extra leverage the turret needed to return to power. So I'm guessing... what happened was they broke away from Earth, and Earth was like, nah, well, you know, and the corporations were doing whatever the hell they wanted. Out here. And then... and then, Earth devised the skip drive and then wasn't able to fall... oh, it's snowing outside. For the corporations, then. Just got a letter today. Corporate ordered me to relocate to Edgewater. Cannery affected me. It's a shame. I'm into running my own gift shop at the community center. Remember Brillia, but scripture tells us that all things have been freezing, work fortifies the spirit and all. Book collection. Can't ready to part with it. Don't want those books moldering in some underground locker, so I stashed them away in a cave over by the river. It's weird that those things are essentially, I'm pretty sure, contraband. Or just everywhere. So I'm guessing my lockpicking is high enough that I don't even have to worry about losing stuff. Oh, okay. Suspicious. I guess not. You okay? How the fuck did someone fit an entire hammer in there? What the fuck happened? Oh, it's just lava flow over here. There's supposed to be like a really special weapon somewhere. Yeah, probably
For me.
here, let's be honest.
I'm going. Eyes up! Be right there!
Yeah, this would be the place, wouldn't it? Okay. Gotta help her. Alright then. I think it's supposed to be like a machine gun or something over here. Because I saw like the locations of 2 weapons or whatever that Yeah, here it is. Oh, reliable. You're encumbered. You cannot sprint. Carry weight is distributed. Commands you put encountering profits ahead.
Yeah, huh?
You mentioned your dad a lot, but never about your mother.
That's on account of how I never met her.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's hard to miss what you never knew. I don't ponder it over much. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here.
Is that normal?
Well, I don't know about normal. Dad said she worked under some kind of special contract. It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff. Better to raise me on his time than hers. You mean about the mission being too clean?
Isn't it supposed to be clean as a church?
I know, but Vicker says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vicker sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under
I
glass.
like how everyone's ears are like... Yeah, whenever you see machine, it's in the... no.
It just comes off cold to me, is all.
Yeah, there's drinker.
Sorry. I know, it's none of my business.
I don't make a habit of imbibing.
It's not like I think it a failing, mind. It's just I live right across the road. Most nights I watch folks out my window. When they come in here, they might be happy or sad. Mostly they're tired. When they leave, they're mad at themselves. Or they stumble into the alley and I listen to their hearts breaking.
Very sensitive, aren't you?
Am I? Well, it's just normal to me. Why isn't everybody else, I wonder?
Chill out in Moreau's store anymore?
There was a kind of...
I like how everything that they just like
machine.
randomly talk about is a
12.
thing to sing. You steal something?
Not intentionally. I've always been good with my hands, right? So I saw a lock on the machine and thought, oh, this must be how they refill it. But I had to know. So I did my thing. And next thing I know, there's a couple hundred bottles of 0G rolling out the front door and into the road. It's not funny. Right about then, a bunch of loaders came rolling in the gate, fresh off the Saltuna ships. And Mr. Thompson was up on the porch making a speech about how everyone would have to volunteer a third shift to get it all canned. Anyhow, you ever seen an auto loader run over a bottle of 0G?
Go on.
Exploded all over Mr. Thompson. One bottle after another as the loaders went by. I was just shy of working age, so Dad had to pay all the damages. Moreau's still angry at me. I can laugh about it now, but I just about puked up my guts in terror in the moment. That's the one time I ever made Mr. Thompson look a fool.
Let's get back to it. Funeral quest items. Oh dear Lord. I don't really care that much about melee weapons. Hello, so, but it will last forever. Oh. Take an N-ray. Bypasses damage and does damage over time. Yeah, I'm still N-rayed. Because you can see top left near where the encumberment thing is. I guess everything is using, wow. There might be a vending machine up there. I think I'll use the assault rifle for just, like, standard use. Is this a community center? It might be a community center. Hey, community centers would have vending machines, right? Maybe not. Here's the thing. This works. Okay, having companions works better in this game because there's guns than how it works in Skyrim, where almost everything is a melee weapon. Yeah, that's what I was saying. But yeah, that's going to be for this episode.